Welcome back to the Half Sword Championship. Let's take a look at the top 5 pound for pound rankings. We've got the new champion, the Men-at-Arms, at number 1. But let's keep it moving. We've got 5 fights for you here today, and starting off with an exhibition match between the Axemen twins and the Pokey blinders. We've got the Axemen twins here, who have no relation to the Axemen brothers, allegedly, but I'm not sure if I'm buying it. And on the other side, we've got the Pokey blinders. We've got Tom, Tommy, Thomas, Tomas, Tim, and Fom. Now they did try and rob me outside the arena, but thankfully I had the Baron as an escort, and he wrapped them all up, but they're in good condition to fight, trust me. Let's see what happens. You've got 5 guys with knives versus the Axemen twins. Are they going to get in close enough to jump them with these knives? And oh, a big hit already to the head. He's taken 2. He's down. Oh my god. He just got obliterated. But this Axeman over here is getting jumped. They've surrounded him. They're taking his wallet, taking his keys. He's done for. There's one Axeman down already. Now we've got 1-on-1. He gets hit to the neck, but the axe doesn't quite find his mark. Getting hit with the shaft there rather than the sharp end. One of the blinders have grabbed him to stab. He's taken a slash to the shoulder there. And another one just puts him down. An easy win for the Pokey blinders. A very clean victory. I think we'll be seeing them again in the near future. That was a great performance considering they just have knives and no armor. Only 1 casualty. Anyway, into the next fight. Now we've got the FarmAxe Alliance versus the Baron. The Baron making his comeback after losing the title. He is against a new group of fighters. The Axemen brothers and the farmers have taken up arms with each other. There are 5 farmers and 5 Axemen, and they think with these numbers, and with the success they found on their own, they're hoping to get on quite a run here in the Half Sword Championship. Now the Baron's been having a tough time since his loss. He's been abusing the Baron juice, although it hasn't made him much taller. I think he may be immune to the effects. And the Baron is desperate to get his frustration out. And over here, we have the FarmAxe Alliance. It's hard to get all of them into the shot. There are 10 of them. They were tired of losing and they decided to make a change. They got to an agreement with each other and they're hoping to obliterate the Baron here. Do they have enough men? Is 10 enough to defeat the Baron? The Baron's swinging for the hills here. 2 of the Axemen are... Oh my god! What was that? Okay, I think the secret juice that the Baron has been taking has been doing something to him, clearly showing some unbelievable strength there, just sending them across the arena to the other side. And the Baron is just going to town here. He looks like he's in his element. He is cutting them up left, right and center. Nobody is getting close. He's pushed one of them out of the arena. The Baron is doing some crazy work. It looks like there's only 4 of them left here now, down to 3 already, throwing the scythe away. The Baron is putting on a show. He's putting the pain on these guys. I really thought that maybe they'd last longer or be able to do some damage at least, but they have done nothing. They have just been put away inside of a minute. And down to the last Axeman. It looks like he could be going down, but he's grabbed the scythe. Well, he's trying to get to that scythe there. He's managed to grab it. One of his arms is out of service, so he's just one-handing a scythe, which is actually really impressive. I mean, the strength, the balls, I don't know, what a guy. This is incredibly impressive, and the Baron clearly showing some respect here, taking more time to fight this man. But that might be it. One good cut there and he is down as well. Look at the mayhem that the Baron has just unloaded onto these people. Wow. And to the next fight, we have the rematch. The much requested rematch between the farmers and the Plancon twins. The Plancon twins did win last time, but there were some allegations thrown out that they used some magic or something fishy went on to confuse the farmers. There were 3 of them just staring at the fence, trying to get into the fence inside of the wood. I have no idea what they were doing, but we've implemented some new measures, some anti-magic technology to make sure that doesn't happen again. Now the Plancon twins, they really don't think the rematch is necessary. In their mind, they won fair and square and they should be on for a title shot right now. But the farmers are incredibly angry. and they're here today to prove that they should have won that fight, and that it's not their fault that they got so confused. And let's see how it goes. Farmers come out, one comes out way too fast and gets a walloping to the head there as a result. He's down already. We've got 4 farmers now versus the 2 Plancon twins. One on the left, they are locked in with each other. The farmer is holding his scythe. Ooh, he's taken a big hit there, though as soon as he unlocks his scythe from the Plancon, he gets a walloping to the head, but the other Plancon twin is down. There's now only 1 Plancon twin versus 3 farmers, which is the exact same as in the previous fight. But this time the farmers are not confused, they are locked in, and they're ready to fight. The Plancon twin trying to find his way, but his arm, he got his weapon stuck there for a minute, and the farmers, they could have really went in on that. They should have taken advantage of that situation. It could have been an easy cleanup for them. I mean, with the armor that the Plancon twins have, it doesn't take much to put them down. A good clean hit to the front, or if they wrap that scythe around, it could be done. Another farmer down there. We are now in 2-on-1. This is going to be a very close fight. Who is it going to be? The Plancon twin looking left and right, looking a little bit frantic. He almost dodges one there. That was a great dodge away from the scythe. He gets the arm of one of the farmers there, but he still looks to be in good condition. A quick swing, he tags to the other farmer, but doesn't seem to do too much damage to him, and that's one of the farmers down. He just crashes into him, but the farmer has gotten him. The farmer got him right on the shoulder as he did that. That is incredible. That Plancon twin really put the work in, but the farmer at the end just came through, got him on the shoulder right as he put the other one down, and they take it. The farmers have won. They got their revenge. On to the next fight, we have the Dark Knights versus the Halberdiers, making their debut here today. Clad in half-plate and wielding halberds, these 3 are making their debut, and they said they're like the men-at-arms in the fact that they have polearms, but they're not a snooze fest. Don't really know what that means. The men-at-arms last fight was great. We'll see if they keep to their word there. And the Dark Knight said, we're here to get paid and kill the polearm people. That's quite strong words from the Dark Knights here. Seems like they're up in a bit of a fuss. Let's see if they can put those words into action against the Halberdiers here. They're trying to impress with their debut fight, of course. Looks like one of the Dark Knights got wobbled already. A couple good hits to the head there. And these guys, the Halberdiers, are throwing big arcing downward strikes. They look to be in quite good control of their polearms. Oh, but one gets it to the back there from the other Dark Knight. The Dark Knight just comes in from behind whilst he's looking at the other one and takes him out. A good clean strike to the back. And that's what you've got to remember, the Halberdiers, they are armoured on the front but very weak from behind. They have no armour covering their back. And now we are in a 2-on-2. The Dark Knight's really got to get in close. Oh, it looks like one of the Dark Knights are down in the back there. Couldn't really see it. He's back up to his feet. He's very wobbled though. The shield is gone. He is now just wielding that axe on its own. He got dropped completely. That is very impressive. The Halberdiers are very strong. It looks like this Halberdier is down. Or maybe not down. He's lost his weapon. He's one-handed now. Trying to use a shield to batter the Dark Knight. That's not going to do any good. Looks like he's down for the count. Oh, he's looking away. Oh no. This is tough. He has to be out of the fight. He looks very confused, staring at the wall, hoping that it all ends quickly. But over here we've got one Dark Knight versus the last Halberdier. They are circling each other. This Halberdier looks really up for the fight, and he did drop the Dark Knight, so I'm not sure if he's compromised in any way from that. Could be suffering from a concussion potentially. He's swinging, trying to get in close. Without a shield, he has to be careful. He's got to try and charge in. The other Dark Knight just pounding on that guy that has given up. He's out of the fight. We might have to get someone to get in there and get him away before he takes any more damage from the Dark Knight. The Halberdier jabbing here, trying to keep him at distance. That's what you've got to do. The Dark Knights have short-range axes. You've got to keep him away, keep him at distance with the halberd, and then try and get a big hit. The Dark Knight trying to get in close, failing to get any weak spots. It'll be a shame if the Halberdiers don't manage to get either of the Dark Knights out in this fight. The Dark Knight is biding his time, waiting for its opportunity to come in close. This Halberdier is very active, he's swinging very frequently. A great hit on the Dark Knight there, he is wobbled. He is wobbled, he's recovering slowly. The Halberdier didn't really capitalize on that weakness, but it seems like the Dark Knight is fully recovered now. He's failing to get in enough to... Oh, a good hit to the head from the Dark Knight there. Lands it well, but the Halberdier is staying strong. Remember to subscribe and like. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, and if you like these videos, I've got a lot more planned and there's a lot more coming to the channel. So stay tuned. He's pressing that halberd down on him, trying to get him back to his distance. Looks like the axe is gone. And the Dark Knight pulls out his sword, which may be even worse. I mean, without the shield, the sword has better reach, more bladed area. The halberd's stuck! The halberd is stuck in the fence! No, that is awful! I think he's going to have to give up the halberd. There's no chance he's getting it out now. He's had to drop his halberd and pull out the falchion. Now, it's very unlikely with a weapon like that he's going to get through the Dark Knight's armor. He's also choosing not to use his shield. He's swinging away, but it doesn't look good for him, getting kicked away into the fence. He's giving up, I think. Yeah, that's it. He's thrown in the towel. The Halberdiers have lost their debut match. Didn't even manage to get one Dark Knight down. And this Dark Knight, come on, man. Clearly, these guys are going through it at the moment. This is out of ordinary. This is not allowed behavior. We're going to have to penalize them in some way. This is completely unsportsmanlike. He's just hitting him on the head. Like, come on, man. Dark Knights are better than this. He's kicking him around, he's hitting him on the head. Has he not taken enough damage already? You've won the fight. Come on, move. We've got to get some people in before it gets worse. Disgusting behavior from the Dark Knights. It's not going to win them any fans. And now, we are on to the main event of the evening. The Men-at-Arms, the champions of the Half-Sword Championship, are facing a group who are also making their debut, the Veterans. Clad in half-plate armor, with shield and mace. They are hoping to make a big impact in their first fight, coming in straight away against the champions. Let's see what they're able to do. In this corner, we have the Men-at-Arms, the champions of the Half-Sword Arena, who in their last fight beat the Baron in absolutely dominant fashion. They landed a great hit, and they've partied every day since they won that belt, which is unbelievable. And on the other side are the Veterans, who are making their Half-Sword Championship debut. They have over 40 plus years of military experience, and they use shoe shine on their bald heads to make it shiny enough to blind their opponents and get in close. Let's see if that tactic will do any good for them today. And as you can see, their bald heads are very exposed. So the Men-at-Arms should be aiming for that target. You know, if you can land it well, you'll get them out. And I didn't mention it as it happened, but all three shields are down already. They have all dropped their shield, using both hands on their mace. And to be honest, I think they're going to struggle to take down any of the Men-at-Arms here. They're wrestling a bit. This is what you want to see. The Veteran just getting in real close, making it a dogfight with the Men-at-Arms. Just aim for the head and swing for the heels. That's what they've got to do if they want any chance of taking down the Men-at-Arms, who, as we saw in their last fight, are very proficient with the polearm. They were doing a lot of damage. They managed to find the weak spot on the Baron incredibly well. It was a really great showing of their skill and expertise. We've got two over here. One of the Veterans looks to be bloodied on the face. It clearly wasn't a big hit. He's still standing and fighting. They don't really care about staying in one-on-ones, but this guy's got to turn around. He's got two of the Men-at-Arms on him now. And one of the Men-at-Arms has pulled out his sword, and that's all, he's just charged through him. Absolutely flatlined him. That was a great show of strength from the Men-at-Arms. He just got tired of him. He decided enough is enough, and he just flattened him. Now it is a 2-on-3, and it's not looking good for the veterans. They've been pushed into this corner. And they're just being battered, they're being pushed against the sideline, up against the fence. Now there's 3-on-1 in the corner here. And one of the Men-at-Arms got wobbled a bit there. A couple good hits and he was a bit off on his feet. But the veterans couldn't capitalize on it, and now they're going to be struggling a lot. I'm really not sure if I see a way forward for them. They are swinging. The Men-at-Arms definitely going to be bruised, going to have some broken bones here. Oh, and that's one of the veterans down in the corner there as well. He is out. He is absolutely done. He might be dead, actually. Can we have some of the medical team go in there and check on him? Oh, he's kicking his feet. He's alright. Don't worry about it. Now there is just one veteran against the 3 Men-at-Arms. He's being passed around. He's being shoved about. He is going to be out for the count very soon. He looks panicked. He looks worried. It's going to take a superhuman effort, and never mind. He's done. He just got flattened like the rest of them. And that is it. The Men-at-Arms make their first title defense, and they stay the champions of the Half-Sword Championship. Comment below who you'd like to see fight next in any of the fights between any of the fighters. And other than that, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.